Okay, Shalom Aleichem. How's everybody? I thought that I would start with First I want to thank everybody for coming, and I want to really acknowledge the incredible staff at the Folksbiene that is working tirelessly. Our marketing team headed by Steve and working with Tony and Gia to bring you these Folksbiene live presentations. It's the way we are trying to feel connected, and we hope we're pleased that so many of you have written to us and shown that you like it. Anyway, we're going to sing together today. So here's a melody that I sang last week, but it's really appropriate that we sing it again. And it's called Haben wir ein Nigendel, and we have a melody. So we have a melody, and it's a song written by Nachum Stern. I want to say. What is it? I want to make sure I got the name right. Sternweiss. And it says, Haben wir ein Nigendel, we have a little melody. Singen wir in einem, we sing together. Singen wir es, we sing it by these mirrors, by the Sabbath songs. Singen, also schön. Das hat noch gesungen, der Tate mit der Mammen. This was already sung by my father and my mother. Wenn sie seinen Kindern noch gewähnt. Ei, das solche wieder nicht klingt, das sind als a Freilich, solche Kinder. Das solche wieder nicht klingt, das sind als a Freilich, so lange alle gehen. Haben wir ein Nigendel, singen wir in einem, bei des Meeres klingt es also schön. Das hat noch gesungen, der Seide mit der Bobben. Seide mit der Bobben, the grandparents. Wenn sie seinen Kindern noch gewähnt. Sing with me, when they were children. Haben wir ein Nigendel in Mazel und in Brache, in good luck and in good blessing. Singen wir es, bei des Meeres klingt es also schön. Das hat noch gesungen, die ganze Mischpache, the whole family, wenn sie seinen Kindern noch gewähnt. Nein, das soll ich wieder nicht klingt, das sind wir. So I put together a group of songs. Last week some of you sent requests in. I'm going to try to honor some of those. And if you have requests for tonight's program, send them in. Tony is standing by and he's going to text me, and I'll hopefully check in every once in a while to see. But here's I felt that, when we think of Yiddish songs, we think of what are perhaps the most popular Yiddish songs. So here's probably one of the most popular Yiddish songs, and it talks about learning. It says, Oifem Pripetchik on the fireplace, brennt a fire, the fire is burning. Und in Stub is haze, and it's warm in the house. Und der Rebbe lernt kleine Kinderlach, and the rabbi is teaching little children, dem Aleph Beis, the alphabet. Und der Rebbe lernt kleine Kinderlach, dem Aleph Beis. The refrain is Zetche Kinderlach. So listen, children, Gedenkche, Taira, and remember, was ihr lernt, what you're learning here, and say it. Zetche noch amol. So say it again. Und Tage noch amol again. It's Aleph, oh, the first letter of the alphabet is Aleph. It's Aleph, oh. And here's some of the other verses that some of you may not know. Lern Kinderlach mit groß Cheshik. Listen, learn children with great determination, with great desire. And this is how I tell you. There, the person who will learn his Hebrew quicker, and he'll receive a flag. And the refrain, Zetche Kinderlach, Gedenkche Taire, was ihr lernt, Zetche noch amol und Tage. Let me hear you. Zetche noch amol und Tage noch amol, Kometz Aleph. And one of the most beautiful verses says, As ihr wird Kinderlach, älter werden, when you children will become older, wird ihr allein verstehen, you'll understand yourselves. Wie viel in die Oisies liegen Tränen, how many tears are in these letters, und wie viel Gewein, and how much crying. Wie viel in die Oisies liegen Tränen, und wie viel Gewein. The refrain, Zetche Kinderlach, Gedenkche Taire, was ihr lernt, Zetche noch amol und Tage noch amol, Kometz Aleph, Zetche noch amol, Kometz Aleph. That song was written by Mark Warshawski. He was actually a lawyer who the great Shalom Aleichem discovered. And Mark Warshawski wrote many popular songs that we sing. Here's a song. Here's a request from last week. It's a love song. It's probably one of my favorite songs. So I'm happy that it was requested. The title is Papier ist doch weiß. Paper is white. And the text says, Papier ist doch weiß, paper is white, und Tint ist doch schwarz, and ink is black. Zu dir, mein süßes Leben, to you, my sweet love, zieht mein Herz, my heart is yearning to you. Ich wollte ständig gesessen, I would sit 3 Tage nacheinander, 3 days without end, zu kuschen dein schön Ponym, to kiss your sweet face, und zu halten dein Hand. And here's the verse. Papier ist doch weiß und Tint ist doch schwarz. Zu dir, mein süßes Leben, zieh doch mein Herz. Ich wollte ständig gesessen, 3 Tage nacheinander, zu kuschen dein schön Ponym und zu halten dein Hand. It goes on to say, Nächten bei Nacht bin ich auf a Chassene gewesen. Last night I was at a wedding. Viel schöne Mädelach hab ich dort. And I saw many pretty girls. Viel schöne Mädelach zu dir kommt nicht, but none of them compare to you. Mit deine schwarze Egelach, with your dark eyes. Mit deine schwarze and with your dark hair. Dein Taille, dein Miene, your face, your countenance, dein edle Fasson, your modest look. In Herzen brennt a fire, man said das nicht on. My heart is burning a fire, but you can't see it. Nicht als a Mensch, was soll fühlen, wie es brennt. There person that can feel how it's burning. Der Tod und das Leben is by God in the hands. Death and life is only in God's hands. So sing the melody with me. And here's another verse. Ach, liebe Gott, herois mein Verlang. Dear God, listen to my demand. Der Reiche ist gekovet mit a full hand. The rich man you give honor with a full hand, with generous hand. Oi mir gib chochash libele, auf dem Gras, dem grünem. For me, just give me a little house with a little bit of grass. As ich mit mein süß Leben, so that me and my sweet love can envoinen and can live in it. That's Papier's the place. I'll do another one of my favorites, and then I'll check in with Tony and see if there are any requests. Here's a song. It's called Tumba. It's not Tumba Olaika. It's another Tumba song. It says, Oifen sitzt a Mädel. So on the oven is sitting a girl. Tumba, 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 ba. Und sie heft a weiße Kleidel. And she's not sewing a white dress. Und sie heft a weiße Kleidel. Tumba, 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 ba. Is a bocher angeflogen, so a boy comes by and hat them for them abgezogen and teases her and pulls the ribbon all out. I do bocher, I do fire, tumba tumba, oh you naughty boy, es wird dich kosten sehr teuer, it's gonna cost you. Ich will nicht fragen dich von wannen, tumba tumba. I'm not going to ask you where you came from. Ich will nicht ablassen dich von dannen, and I'm not going to let you leave from here. Ich will dich halten, ich will dich kuschen, I'm going to kiss you. And is der Bocher dort verblieben? So the boy decided to stay. And the last verse says, Oifen Oifen sitzen in Zweien. On the oven is now sitting a couple. Tumba, 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 ba. Nit say heften, they're not sewing. Nit say nähen, they're not doing anything like that. Tumba, 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 ba. Tumba, ba, tumba, ba. 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 Okay, let me check in with Tony and see if there's any requests. Ah, yes. Oh, I see so many. Oh my God, there's so many. Okay, well, I'm gonna try. I see something from on Second Avenue. I see Rezele, my Zayden's Cholim. Boy, Rojinkis mit Mandlin. I have some of these on my list actually. Before I do one of these, I want to sing a song that you may know. It's from the Yiddish theater. It's actually I don't know that we did include it in On Second Avenue, but it's one of the popular Yiddish theater songs, and it's a story about this greenhorn cousin. I'm sure many of you know it. It says, so my cousin came to me. Gold is event. She was beautiful like gold. Die Bäckerlach, der Reute Pomeranzen, her cheeks like red oranges. Fieselach was wetten sich, and feet couldn't help but dance. Bäckerlach, der Reute Pomeranzen. sich zum Tanzen. Mitgegangen ist sie nur gesprungen, she didn't walk, she jumped. Mitgerät hat sie nur gesungen, she didn't talk, she sang. Freilich lustig ist gewesen ihr Mund, she was a happy girl. Und das gewesen ist mein Cousine, that was my cousin, my greenhorn cousin. Ich bin rein zu my next door, so I went to my next door, my next door neighbor. Sie hat a millinery store, that had a millinery store. A job gekriegt hab ich von mein Cousine. I got a job. As leben soll die goldene Medina, so long live the golden Medina. Von demult on schon Jahren, years later, von mein Cousine is a tale geworden. You don't want to know what happened to my cousin. Pay this young lang hat sie geklimmt. She collected paychecks every week. Bis von ihr allein ist nicht geblieben, until nothing was left to her, except for unter ihre blaue schöne Augen, under her beautiful blue eyes. Schwarze Passen haben sich verzeugen, black circles appeared. Die Bäcker lachte heute Pomeranzen, those cheeks, those beautiful red cheeks, haben sich schon ausgegrient im Ganzen, were green and pale. And the last verse says, heint as ich begegn mein Cousine. So today, when I meet my cousin, und ich frag sie, was machst du, Green? And I ask her, how are you doing, Greenhorn? Entfällt sie mir mit a krumme Miene. She answers me with a sour face, as brennen soll Columbus's Medina. Columbus's Medina should burn. Brennen soll Columbus's Medina. That's from the Yiddish theater. Text by Lazarovich, music by Schwartz. Here's a song that we included in our show, The Golden Land, that I compiled with Moshe Rosenfeld. It was a song that we found in the Yiva archives. My mother actually found it. And she found it first in Chicken Scratch, and first we saw the notes. So the first process was we would look at the music, and if the music interested me, I would take the time to look at the words. The Yiddish, the music is going this way, and the text, the Yiddish text is going under each word that way. So it was kind of a little bit of a challenge. But I found this melody. Catchy enough, so I decided to look under the words, and I found under the first word was Tzvei Vavn Aleph Tes Shin, and that's spelled Vach. Under the next note I found Yud Aleph Reish, and that's spelled Yor. And under the last note I found Samach Tes Ayin Pei, and that's spelled step. So I found Vach, Yor, step. It was like being on an archaeological dig. I was so excited. I later found out that this was a song sung by Bessie Tomaszewski, the wife of the great Boris Tomaszewski, in 1913 published. Watch your step, schreit men euch ganz plain. Watch your step, überall kennt ihr das sehen. In der Subway, in der Car, laufen auf die Treppe, schreit einer euch mit den ganzen Keulen. Watch your step, schreit men euch ganz plain. Watch your step, überall kennt ihr das sehen. In der Subway, in der Car, laufen auf die Treppe, schreit einer euch mit den ganzen Keulen. Watch your step. See how much of the Yiddish you understand. America, a land of fun. Hurry up. Einer läuft in Business, einer läuft in Shop, einer läuft in Store, einer läuft zum Train, einer läuft versetzen, sein Watsch und Schrein. Dort nest Michalle jeden Tag in Woche, dort nest von Bagel, nur dem Love, einer läuft läuft's in a Play, einer läuft in Cabaret, einer läuft in Drugstore, weil der Bräuch tut ihm weh. Watch your step, schreit mir aus ganz Play. Watch your step, überall gibt ihr das Step. In der Subway, in der Car, ein Läufer auf der Treppe. Schreit einer heute den ganzen Käuf. Watch your step, schreit einer heute den ganzen Käuf. Hey you, watch your step. From the Golden Land. Sure, let's do probably one of the most popular Yiddish songs, along with Rosh Hashanah, which is Rosh Hashanah by Godfather. It says, in dem Beis Hamikdash, in the great holy temple, in a winkel cheder, in a little corner, sits the Almone Bas Zion Alein, the widow daughter of Zion is sitting. Ihr ben Yochid Yidele, her only son Yidele, zwickt sie Keseder, she's rocking continuously, und singt ihm zum Schlafen, and sings him to sleep, mit a Liedele Shein. Unter Yideles, wie under Yideles Cradle, steht a klar weiß, a clear white goat is sitting. Das Ziegele is gefahren handeln. The goat went to the market. Das wird sein dein Bahnhof, and that'll be your call. Ojinkes mit Mandeln, raisins and almonds. Schlaf, Yidele, schlaf. Unter Yideles Wiegele steht a klar. Weiß Ziegele, das Ziegel ist gefahren handeln. Das Ziegele ist gefahren handeln. Das wird sein dein Bahnhof. Das wird sein dein Bahnhof. Ojinkes mit Mandeln. Ojinkes mit Mandeln. Schlaf, Yidele, schlaf. Es wird kommen a Zeit von Eisenbahnen, a time will come of iron trains. Sie werden verflitzen a halbe Welt, they'll flood half the world. Eiserne Wegen wirst du euch spannen, and you'll go on these iron roads und wirst in dem euch verdienen viel Geld, and you'll make money there too. Und als du wirst werden reich, Yidele, and as you become rich, soll sich der Mann in dem Liedele. Remember this song. Ojinkes mit Mandeln. Das wird sein dein Bahnhof. Yidele wird alt handeln. Yidele wird alt handeln. Schlaf, Yidele, schlaf. And if you really want to hear this sung, go on YouTube. Jan Pierce sang it, Richard Tucker sang it. They all recorded it and loved this song by Godfather, one of the earliest songs from the Yiddish theater. I have a request for, let's see. I have a request, oh my God, from Canada, from Toronto. Oh, it's so nice to see you. From, again, Susanna from Moldova. Wonderful, so wonderful that everybody's here. It's nice. It's, I wish that we could all be together, but this is a way. So here's a song that I really love, and it's a melody that it will become an earworm. I promise you. It goes like this. Try it with me. Next line goes like this. Try that. Next line goes like this. Can you try that? And the last line goes like this. Try that. Now from the beginning. has a whole story. It goes like this. I'm going with fast steps. With a horse to the market. Means my wallet full of coins. And a song I sing, and the song is sing with me. Goes on to say, to the Stadt is weit noch. It's very far to the town. Steht a Kretschmer bei der Seite, so an inn is standing right by there. Breit zu öffnen is die Tür, and the door is wide open. Kretschmer, give a gläsel, so innkeeper, give me a drink, give me. And he says, noch a gläsel, another glass, noch a gläsel, noch a glass. Pouring. Was mir statt und wenn mir so. I'm thinking, who cares about the city anymore? Who cares about the market? Alles Kafferdel da, and who cares about my horse? Sverdel hab ich nicht gekauft, nicht. I never bought the horse anyway, he says. Und das Geld schon lang versäuft, and I got rid of the money very long time ago. Und verzorrt spring ich mir, and from my sorrows, I jump. Und a little sing ich mir, and a song I sing, and the song is great. There is a request for a song that I have to find. The words are in this book. It's a song, there were many songs about the old country and many songs about the different cities in the old country. And this is probably one of the most popular songs. But what do they say about those popular songs? There's a reason for it, right? The melody, you can't get the melody out of your head, you can't get the words out of your head. And the words say, find it, sorry. I'm sorry, it says, so tell me, old man, tell me quickly. Erzähl mir, Alter, erzähl mir geschwind, tell me quickly. Weil ich will wissen, alles hat Sinn, because I want to know quickly everything. Wie sieht aus das Stiebel? Was hat einmal geglanzt? How does the house look that used to sparkle? Sie blieb noch das Bämele, was ich hab verpflanzt. Is the tree that I planted still blossoming? The Stiebel is alt, verwachsen mit Moch und Gras. The house is old, it's overgrown with moss and with grass. Der alte Dach zerfällt, the old roof is falling in. Die Fenster ohne Glas, the windows without glass. Der Garnik is him, the attic is all out of shape. Sie beugen the vent, the walls are falling down. The Große Scheimer gar nicht erkannt. You wouldn't recognize it. Große Scheimer gar nicht erkannt. Bells, mein Städtele bells, my little town bells, mein Heimele, my home, wie ich hab meine kindische Jahre, where I used to spend my childhood years. Santiamo, were you ever in bells? Mein Städtele bells, mein Heimele, wie Shabbos flag ich laufen dort mit der Träne gleich. Every Shabbos I would run with the feeling of Shabbos all around us, zu sitzen unter den kleinen grünen Bäumen, to sit under the green tree, leinen and to learn, to read by dem Teich, by the river. Ein Städtele Bell, mein Heimele, wie ich hab meine Kinder schon jung gehabt. Shabbos flieg ich laufen dort mit der Träne gleich, zu sitzen unter dem grünen Bäumele, leinen bei dem Teich. Bells, ein Städtele Bells, mein Heimele, wie ich hab meine Kinder schon jung. I'll check in with Tony to see about more requests. I can't do everything. Oh my God, from Sweden, how nice! It's wonderful. It's wonderful that you're all sending requests, and I wish I could sing them all for you. I'll try to sing a few more. It's already 7:30, but I'm going to try to sing a few more. Another one that people have asked for is the partisan hymn, and the partisan hymn is of course the song that the partisan poet Hirsch Glick, who was a partisan in the Vilna Ghetto, wrote. And normally I wouldn't sing it, in a sing-along, but I was thinking about the words, and the words are so timely at this moment, when at this moment where we really don't know what's going on, and we don't know anything about the state of the world, and this was a song that he wrote, and it became so popular that it was sung in the Vilna woods, and it became so popular that it traveled all over the camps and the ghettos. And because the text, listen to the text, it says, "Sag nicht keinmal as du gehst den letzten Weg," right? Don't ever say you're going, this is the last road. Chotsch himlen bleiene verstellen bleue Tag. Even though dark clouds are covering the sky. Kommen wird noch unser ausgebenkte Schau. Our day, our yearn for hour will come. Sveta poikton unser Trott mit seinen da. A drum will accompany that moment. We are here. And it's kind of, if we can imagine, if we can have that in our hearts and believe that, yes, this will end. There will come a time when this incredible Makkah, this will end. But here's a song that helped hundreds, if not thousands, of people in Eastern Europe in those years when it was written in 1943 and spread throughout. And it says, "Sag nicht keinmal as du gehst den letzten Weg, Chotsch himlen bleiene verstellen bleue Tag, kommen wird noch unser ausgebenkte Schau, es wird ab heut an unser Trott, wir seien da. Von grünem Palmenland bis weißem Land von Schnee, from the green palm trees to the white land of snow. Wir kommen an mit unser Pein, mit unser Weh. We come with our pain and with our woe. Und wo gefallen ist a Spritz von unser Blut, and wherever a spurt of our blood fell, unser Gvure, unser Mut will sprout our determination and our will. Das Lied geschrieben ist mit Blut und nicht mit Blei. This song was written with blood and not with lead. Das ist kein Lied von a Vogel auf der Frei. It's not about a song about with a birds flying freely. Das hat a Volksbiene fallen dick event. This was sung by a people where walls were coming down around them. Das Lied gesungen mit Naganis in the hand. This song was sung with hand grenades in their hands. Listen to that verse. Das Lied geschrieben ist mit Blut und nicht mit Blei. Es ist nicht kein Liedl von a Vogel auf der Frei. Das hat a Volksbiene fallen dick event. Das Lied gesungen mit Naganis in the hand. Tosog nit came, so never say that you're going the last road. Kannst lie verstellen, even though dark clouds cover your darkest the clouds. Kommen wird noch unser ausgewählte Schau, our yearn for hour will happen. Set a heute an unser Träume seinen da. Kommen wird noch unser ausgewählte Schau, es wird ab heute an unser Träume seinen da. I wouldn't end with that, and I can't end with that. We have to end with, again, it is hopeful. It is a prayer, a bracha, a tefillah, a belief, a kavanah, something that we really hope for, that this will end. And the idea of staying connected like this is so important. And I'm privileged, I feel privileged to be able to do this with you. I want to thank you for tuning in. We have an incredible program coming up. Actually, tomorrow at 2 o'clock, my son Zalmen Mlotek, who is a rabbi here in New York, will give a talk Erev Shabbos at 2 o'clock about spiritual resistance at this time. I think he calls it spiritual resistance during the coronavirus. Next week, on Monday, Avi Hoffman, dear friend from Florida, wonderful actor, performer, producer, will be presenting a program called A Life in Yiddish Theater. Tuesday, my other dear friend, Zisel Slapovich, wonderful clarinetist and musicologist, will present klezmer, clarinet, and beyond. He was our klezmer soloist in Fiddler, if those of you remember seeing Fiddler on the stage. And we have lots of other programs coming up that we're preparing, that we're going to be announcing pretty soon. Let me finish with singing again with you. You know, the song that also was written during these times. It says, "Ungesollet auf den Herzen macht man alle Chayim." So when your heart is heavy, you take a drink. And if the sadness doesn't let you rest, singen mir a Lied, we sing a song. If there's no whiskey, let's drink water. Mayim Chayim is the Chayim. Water, Chayim, Mayim, Chayim is life. Was noch darf der Yid? What else does a Jew need? And the refrain is, Soll schon kommen die Geule, let the redemption come. Soll schon kommen die Geule, soll schon kommen die Geule. Mashiach komm schon bald, soll schon kommen die Geule, soll schon kommen die Geule, soll schon kommen die Geule. Mashiach komm schon bald, soll schon kommen die Geule, soll schon kommen die Geule, soll schon kommen die Geule. Mashiach komm schon bald. Reminds me of one last song I'll sing for you. It says, Schnirre perle gildene Fahne, a string of pearls and a golden flag. Mashiach ben David sitzt man, the Messiah, sits on a golden throne. And as I spoke about last week, the Messiah can be anything to anyone. It can be the day when this all ends. It can be the day when peace is on the earth, when our neighbors, when Israel's neighbors are living in peace with Israel, and when we're all living in peace. Mashiach ben David sitzt neben ihm. Halt in Becher in dem rechten Hand. He holds a goblet in his right hand. Und macht a bracha, and makes a blessing on the ganzen land. He makes a blessing on the whole land. Amen, amen, das ist wahr, that's true. Mashiach wird kommen, ein Tizion. Listen to it. Sing with me if you know it. Shirle, Perle, Gilden, der von Mashiach ben David sitzt oben an. Halt der Becher in der rechten Hand und macht der Brache auf dem ganzen Land. Amen, amen, das ist wahr. Mashiach wird kommen, ein Tizion. Amen, amen, das ist wahr. Mashiach wird kommen, ein Tizion. Wird kommen zu fahren, if he's going to come riding, werden sein gute Jahre, will be good years. Wird kommen zu reiten, will he come riding, werden sein gute Zeiten, will be good times. Wird kommen zu gehen, and if he comes walking, then the Eden in Eretz Yisrael will be the day when the Jews will be all in Eretz Yisrael. Sing with me if you know it. Shmirele, Perele, Gilden, der von Mashiach ben David sitzt oben an. Halt der Becher in der rechten Hand und macht der Brache auf dem ganzen Land. Amen, amen, das ist wahr. Mashiach wird kommen, ein Tizion. Amen, amen, das ist wahr. Again, I want to thank the staff at the Folksbiene. I want to thank you all. I want to thank our staff, everybody from Steve to Tony to Gia to Dominic to everybody at the theater for working so hard to bring you these programs. Sabina and Muttel and Ramona and Laura and Joe and Shayna and Itzi. We have a gesunte staff. All working really hard to make sure that we can continue to bring these programs and hopefully our season to you. So thank you again for tuning in. Have a good Shabbos. Hope you tune in tomorrow to see that program and next week to see the other programs. Thanks again.